Astrology Day in the Bay. 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 Saturday, October 25th, 2025, 1:15 to 5:15 p.m. right here at the Albany Community Center, presented to you by the National Council of Geocosmic Research, the San Francisco Bay Area chapter, of which I am a board member. And I'm actually seeing there's a couple other board members here. I'm gonna bring them on screen because this is a tech test, friends. We want to make sure that we are able to also offer this event as a hybrid happening in case you are not here in the Bay Area of California where this event will take place. Though we certainly invite you to make your way to the Bay. Kevin, I believe you will, right? So
Hi, sure.
in
I
person.
will try. I don't know what future holds for me in October as my lease is up, but I will make every effort to be there.
Well, I'm wondering if it's your internet or mine that has you a bit glitchy. So, Steve,
Yeah, I just switched up.
Hi,
You can see me now. Hello, hello.
yeah,
Steve.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin. Uh, yeah, when I switched over to becoming a panelist, everything stopped and then it came back. So it looks like it's normal. You sounded really good at the very beginning. Why don't you share your screen maybe? Let's see how that works.
I can do.
And then
It might be mine.
Hey,
Let me.
y'all, we're live on my YouTube channel, so let's make this a little interesting as well. And yeah, Kevin, I think it is. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, her internet has many issues. All right, friends, so let me get my screen on here and I will show you the chart for when this thing happens and just tell you a bit more about it. So you're also seeing Steve Pincus here, who
hello,
is
hello.
president of the San Francisco Bay Area chapter of the National Council of Geocosmic Research for many, many moons and suns and decades even. And Steve is on still as our president emeritus. And I've taken the helm in some regards. Now, since lockdowns, we have been presenting traveling lecturers, mostly from their own homes, because we've been presenting pretty much exclusively through Zoom video. I did have a stargazing event in June, but this will be our first time gathering once again here where I'm currently sitting to test the tech, which is at the Albany Community Center. And if you're not familiar with the Bay Area, Albany is basically North Berkeley, California. So it's Oakland, Berkeley, Albany, El Cerrito, and further north. It's a really wonderful space where NCGR San Francisco Bay Area chapter had been meeting for some time just before lockdowns and all the craziness kind of pushed us to Zoom. And that's where we've been. But we're excited to begin what I hope to be an annual happening that I'm calling Astrology Day in the Bay. And this is going to be like a mini conference, a one-day thing. Though there might be some events to follow, which I'll share more about. And we'll be sharing much more about this. Just we needed to make sure we would be able to broadcast online so that we can also offer this as a hybrid event. So that's this test. So you're looking at a chart here for Astrology Day in the Bay, Saturn's Day, October 25th, 2025. So that's already fun. It's like 10/25, 2025, right? We're going to start at 1:15 p.m. and it's going to run for 4 hours. Our headliner, we're pleased to announce, will be the great Georgia Stathis. And opening the show, Ryan Hunt and Grace Cloyd. So really privileged to have great astrologers actually from our own chapter membership joining us to share deep wisdom teachings. And so we'll have more information about their topics as we move along. The place to find out more will not be from this guy pointing to a board. And I promise you it won't be a penmanship workshop. But here, so NCGR San Francisco.org. Again, NCGR stands for the National Council of Geocosmic Research. If you're not familiar with NCGR, it's one of the large national astrological organizations that has had chapters around the nation and now some internationally as well that have long hosted traveling astrologers to offer the wisdom teachings and keep the dream of astrology alive and thriving. So ncgrsanfrancisco.org is a place where you can go to find out about our monthly offerings, where we have an astrologer each month presenting these days through Zoom video. And since the lockdowns, we've actually been offering these free to the community, though there are also great benefits if you choose to sign up for National Council of Geocosmic Research. You can find out much more about that at our website by clicking this membership button here. When you do sign up for the Bay Area chapter. Anyway, so learn much more about that there if you'd like. We have typically a teacher presenting through Zoom video on the third Saturday of the calendar months from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then on the first Fridays of the calendar months, we also have community discussions. All of this is free, presented through Zoom video. Occasionally we have a paid workshop. And in this case, in October, we're going to have a paid conference. So whether you can come here and attend in person in the Bay. If so, by the way, you're going to want to sign up just as soon as this is available, because the room I'm sitting in fits only like 50 to 60 people. Although, Steve, I did just find out the big room is available that day. So maybe we can just get enough people to sign up that will go bigger. So yeah, while I'm here, let me just show you that you can already click on this forthcoming event, October 16th, Saturday, where Joji Santos, a beautiful astrologer, beautiful friend, will be coming to speak about exploring the intersection of astrological magic and artistic practice. Joji's amazing. Just click there. You can register for free. This September the 5th will be the next community discussion. And then later this year, we are excited to host Andrea Michelle, who will be speaking for us through Zoom in September. And later in the year, a surprise guest in November. And then Stormy Grace will be wrapping up the calendar year for us. But mixed in here, we do have this one in-person event, again, October 25th, 2025, 1:15 p.m. right here in the room in which I sit, which is the Albany Community Center in the East Bay, just north of Berkeley. And again, Georgia Stathis will be our headlining astrologer, with Ryan Hunt and Grace Cloyd opening up. And yeah, Steve, is there anything you'd like to add?
Oh, Kevin just signed back in on her laptop, so she thinks she has a better connection now than her phone.
Let's bring her in. The more bandwidth we can take, the better.
And then I think
I will say that I'm only getting like 65 megabytes, so not that fast. Yeah, Kevin, that seems to be flowing much better.
Yeah, should be. It's a new laptop, so.
Right on.
New stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to try sharing my screen. That would be like an alternate, like the speaker sharing or something.
Yeah,
like
I think you're set up so that you can.
Okay, let me
go over to YouTube. If anybody's here live.
Okay, I'm gonna share a little clip that I took from the. Whoops, let me go. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, yay!
Can you? I want to make sure I got that right.
Yeah, although Steve, I am live on YouTube, and this might get it scratched from YouTube.
Oh.
It might.
So don't play more than like 15 seconds, all right?
Okay, I want to. Okay, hold on a second.
Was this at Golden Gate, Steve?
No, it was. Well, yeah, it was at Golden Gate, but I wasn't there. I was at in a movie theater in Sunnyvale.
Oh,
Okay.
It looks like O'Teal Burbridge on bass
Yeah, it is. This is Trey Anastasia. Yes.
from
yeah.
Fish. Yeah.
So he was like a guest person there, and that's Bob Weir.
Where?
Okay, I'm not
Speaking
sure
of
I
the Bay, I guess it wouldn't be the Bay without some Grateful Dead.
Yeah, right.
exactly. Well, I'm trying to mute. I wanted to restart. I don't think I clicked the right buttons to get this thing started.
You don't even have to put it away. You can just hit share again and then click that share sound and then play.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just looking for my menus. They're kind of lost here on this.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I see it. They're on the. They're down here. Okay, stop share. Okay, now start share. Share sound, optimize for video recording, and go with screen 3. Okay.
Nadine, I see you here at the YouTube stream. Thanks for testing that end of this. I see 3 of you just disappeared. I would too. Let me just say for those of you who are watching, I am not sure that you will be hearing Starry Telling Hour this Wednesday. Anna and I and the fam are jumping on a jet plane tomorrow to fly to Romania, where we will be for a few weeks. So I'll just have to see what happens in regards to time zone adjustments and jet lags and all that. So yeah, if you please subscribe to my channel, then you'll know if I'm live at my regular weekly time, 11:33 a.m. Pacific on Wednesday, miércoles. You'll get, if you subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell, you'll get notice that I'm live at that time.
Safe
Okay,
journeys.
I'm gonna hit
Thank you,
share. I'm
Julie.
gonna hit play now. So we'll see what
Do
happens.
it.
Okay,
The sounds of San Francisco live.
Nice.
Um,
I'm gonna exit the share.
right on. Is Mickey Hart and Kreutzmann playing drums?
Mickey Hart was there. Kreutzmann wasn't there. They had Roma. That's the guy. There was a younger guy with a green sweatshirt, with a green tie-dye shirt on.
Got it.
So you had that simulcast? Was that
Yeah,
how?
it was on IMAX. There was a big screen in IMAX.
Oh, nice.
And sound quality was great. And yeah, it was amazing.
What were you recording on, Steve?
My cell phone.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Not bad.
All right, friends. Well, I think our test is good. I was going to maybe spend some more time talking about the Lionsgate and the coming old definition of a blue moon and the new, but I think I'll save that for another time. Hopefully, I'll be able to beam to you live from Romania. Steve, we do have the potential of satellite link. You know, I'm going to stop this live stream now, and then I'll share more about that. So just final notice about this, friends. Astrology Day in the Bay, first annual, October 25th, 2025, 1:15 p.m. It will run for 4 hours. 3 astrologers, Ryan Hunt, Grace Cloyd, and headlining our concert, Georgia Stathis. So NCGR San Francisco.org is the place to go to register soon. This was kind of like the last test we needed to make sure that we could also offer this not only as an in-person event, but as a hybrid event as well. And I think we're good enough to say we can. So soon this will look like a hyperlink that you can click and you can register. We'll hope you come and hang out in person. If you plan to, be on our mailing list. So you'll see here when you get to ncgrsanfrancisco.org, that you can just scroll down and there is a place to join the list. Isn't there, Steve? Do you know where that is?
It's there somewhere.
I feel like maybe my camera's hiding it or something.
I think you
Oh
passed
yeah,
it.
on the right here, it says subscribe.
Yeah, right.
Subscribe to our mailing list, and we, as soon as this is ready to sell, we'll shoot you an email. It's a good idea to be on this list anyway. We're consistently offering awesome free events, mostly through Zoom video. This will not be a free event, this mini conference. We won't be charging too much for it and less for our members. So it'll also be a great time to sign up for our chapter and take advantage of that. But the main things to know are October 25th, 2025, 1:15 p.m. here in Albany Community Center underneath 3 pyramids, by the way, which is a total trip. Not surprising, maybe because it's on Masonic Avenue. And I can share more about that mystery perhaps another time as well.
Yeah, you're
It
coming
was
through
one
great.
other thing that flew in and now out. Oh, right. So let me just share this. I still have to find out. So after George's talk, like Solano Avenue is just 1 block that way, and there's tons of wonderful restaurants there. I'm also going to lead a stargazing event at the Berkeley Marina that evening. So anybody that comes here, please plan on joining me too to get out under the sky live. There's an amazing stone circle that keeps the solstices and the equinoxes up there. I'll get to see where the sun sets from that stone circle's point of view at my birthday time, because I'll be turning 50 on October 24th. Though I hesitate to say that out loud. It is the truth. And then I'm right now looking into, I need to get a hold of these folks, hopefully before I jump on a plane tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get a field trip going to the Rosicrucian Museum in San Jose, which is a pretty amazing space. They have one of the largest collections of Egyptian artifacts on the West Coast. And they actually have old Babylonian cylinder scrolls, like a bunch of interesting astrological gems. They have this very cool alchemy exhibit. So I have to find out if they're going to be open on October 26th, which will be the Sunday following our Astrology Day in the Bay mini conference. And yeah, what it is to bring a group of folks down there. So anybody who's coming up here or lives here who's interested in just keeping it going in the mystery jam, please know that I'm dreaming into a field trip. And if we get enough people to RSVP for that, maybe we can rent a bus. Maybe I'll call Jerry from the other side and see if we can
Bus.
get on the Grateful Dead's old bus. Well, that might be not the best idea. All right, well, I better get out of this Albany Community Center. Thanks to them. Thanks to Daisy for letting me come back here and sit in this room and test the tech. It seems like we're pretty good. So that means we'll be offering this as a hybrid event. So if you're far from California and don't want to travel over for a day of astrology, just know that at ncgrsanfrancisco.org, you will have an opportunity also to join this 1-day mini conference, this Astrology Day in the Bay on October 25th, 2025, from your own room with your pajamas on or whatever you choose. All right. Hey, Kevin, thanks. Steve, thanks for coming to help us.
Yeah, thanks for getting out there to check it out. It looks like a success to me.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go.